If you are a registered professional with SACPCMP or you are looking into registering with SACPCMP, you are at the right place. My name is KG. I'm from CPD Management Consulting Services. For over a decade now, I've been assisting professionals to either register with SACPCMP or maintain their professional registration. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new CPD policy. I've been getting quite a lot of questions from you guys asking me, hey KG, what are the things that I need to look out for so that I don't get deregistered? Let's look into the new policy versus the old policy. So you'll notice that the old policy had only 3 categories, but the new policy now has 4 categories. The old policy had category A, B, and C, but on the new policy, they just added PPI. Basically, on the public policy priority issues, I'm just going to call it PPI going forward. They just want you to keep up to date with the latest technology, the latest policies, the latest regulations. And, you know, I mean, they know that most of you guys are from the 80s, the 90s, right? And you need to keep up to date with the latest information. That's PPI. Then second off, there is personal development. We have had personal development since the old policy. So, but basically, it's just for you to make sure that you are developing yourself on the skills that you need to do the job that you're supposed to be doing. Then the third one is professional practice, all right? Not in a particular order, obviously. And professional practice is actually you practicing what you are actually registered to be doing. So if you are a construction manager, you should be practicing as a construction manager. Then the fourth one, mentorship. We have had mentorship since the old cycle or this old policy, and basically you just need to make sure that on that information that you have gathered, you're also transferring it to other people, to other upcoming candidates, to your staff or whoever you are working with, whether contractors or subcontractors or SMEs. It's really about skills transfer. So let's look into another change. The CPD cycle has also been shortened. On the old policy, the CPD cycle was 5 years, but now on the new CPD cycle is now 3 years, which then means that you now have a shorter period to accumulate your CPD credits. And that means that you now need to have a structure, because if you're not structured, 3 years goes really quickly. And for you to catch up, it's going to be very difficult. Now, another change that they've now implemented is they are moving away from CPD hours to CPD credits. And what you just need to know is 1 CPD credit is equivalent to 10 notional hours, which then means that if you go into a course for 2 days and 1 day was done over 8 hours, you should be able to claim or obtain around about 1.6 credits. It's straightforward. Once you just know that metric, then it becomes very easy for you to plan your CPDs accordingly so that you can be compliant with the council. Now, let's look into the CPD requirements. So they've tried to actually break it down for you to make it easy. So you've got your year 1, year 2, year 3, and they've said you need to get X amount of CPDs for year 1, for year 2, for year 3 in all your 4 categories. But basically put, you now need to accumulate a total of 50 CPD credits, which is an equivalent of 500 CPD hours. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's very easy to actually achieve. Now let's break it down. So 30 of those should be professional practice. 30 credits, which means like almost 300 hours you should be practicing as whatever you are registered to be, right? Secondly, we've got your personal development. Personal development, which is now your courses, your webinars, your seminars, and all that stuff. They only need you to do 5 credits. And 5 credits is equivalent to 50 hours over the 3 years. I mean, and if you really break it down, you actually realize that it's not even a lot. Then we go to public policy priority issues, PPI. Still a tongue twister for me. You also need to do 5 CPD credits, which is also an equivalent of 50 hours. And again, like I said, if you really break it down and structure it, you actually realize that it's not even that difficult. So on mentorship, you are required to only accumulate 10 credits, and which is a total of 100 hours. With that out of the way, you're good to go. You've got your 50 CPD credits or your 500 hours then you're good to go. If you break it down, for your PPI, you need to at least get 2 first year, 2 credits second year, and 1 credit on the 4th year. Same applies with your personal development. In a year, you need to at least do 2 credits First year, second year, 2 credits, you're already on 4. Then the final year, which is the third year, is 1 credit. Then you've got your 5, right? Which means that if you are on the new policy, or if you are on a new cycle that started maybe in 2024, and right now we are in year 2, you should be at least at 4 credits for your personal development and 4 credits for your PPI. You can actually do this in 1 year, but ideally you want to progressively do this so that by the time the cycle comes to an end, you're not trying to do everything at the same time. So like right now, we are in March, right? And we are now left with exactly 12 months before the cycle ends. If you're on 0, then that means that you are actually falling behind. And I've heard some of the guys are like, nah, come on, man. I know that the cycle is coming to an end in 2027, so I still have time. Trust me, guys. Before you realize it, 2027 have passed, you know? And you're actually going through that process that a lot of people don't want to do, which is deregistration. But we're going to have another video where we're going to explain how this whole process now works. But what is important is you just need to make sure that you accumulate your CPD credits on time and make sure that you are good to go. Let's talk about strategy a little bit, because you now see that the new policy requires you to be a bit structured. So you're going to need to come up with a strategy on how am I going to make sure that I accumulate the required CPD credits on time, right? I think the first thing that you really need to do, you need to plan your courses according to the categories. So you're no longer just attending courses because it's a lovely topic or it's interesting. You need to now, first of all, make sure that does it also fall into whether your PPI or your personal development. Because if you just do courses randomly, you might find out that now you have 10 credits on personal development and you've got maybe 2 credits or even 1 credit or 0 credits on PPI. And that actually might be a problem. So you need to start by planning your courses properly. Okay, I'm going to do ergonomics regulations, that goes for my PPI. I'm going to do a wastewater that goes for my personal development. I'm going to do technical report writing that goes for these. So you need to properly structure how you're going to go about getting these courses. And if you're actually looking for these courses, we are more than happy to help you. Please shoot me an email, send me a WhatsApp. You have my number. If you don't have it, it will be in the description section of this video. And then we can actually put something together for you. We actually have 2 packages that are readily available for you. We've got our executive package that gives you 5 credits for your PPI and 5 credits for your personal development. And if you already have maybe 1 or 2 in other categories like PPI and personal development, we have got our smart pack, which can just help you pick the courses or pick the credits that you need for whatever category. Then we can give you the topics that we have under those categories. Then you pick the courses that you want to do, then you go for it. So what do you need to do now? First of all, you need to go do your CPD audit, right? Download your CPD statement. Find out how many credits do you have for your personal development, how many credits do you have for your PPI, right? And if you find out that you don't have enough credits, the minimum that you already mentioned, you don't have enough of that, then send me an email. Then we can help you with your personal development and your PPI courses. We have that readily available. Now, I know there are some of those wise guys, right? They comment in the section and say, yeah, this is like a sales video. Come on, guys, listen. Let me put it this way. If I receive 5 calls in a day, right, of people like you asking me questions on, okay, what do I need today? How do I go about these? And I at least give you 10 to 15 minutes of my time, right? So in a day, I'm potentially spending 1 to 2 hours talking to you guys, just giving you advice. Don't you think me making these videos and just giving you the information and the solutions at the same time makes sense? This is just the reason why I'm doing these videos, and I'm also trying to cut down on the amount of time that I have to spend on the calls with you guys, trying to assist you. And I actually love it. You guys can always phone me. I really love it. And if it's something that I cannot assist you with, then I will obviously direct you to the right people. But if it's something to do with courses, something to do with PPI, something to do with your personal development, I'm your guy. Come to me, because we're doing this on a daily basis. Let's structure this a little bit. So in case you're wondering, where do I get the time to do these courses? Or where do I find these courses? You can also come to us. We have live courses available for you, virtual courses. Maybe traveling might not be very convenient for you, so you can attend online, whether via MS Teams or via Zoom, or maybe you want to do a tailor-made in-house. You can also reach out to us. Then we can do something custom-made just for you and your team, and maybe discussing the challenges that you might be facing on whatever the issues that might be. And actually those courses, they will be giving you also CPD credits. And let's say now you are a busy person. You don't have time for courses. You only have 2 hours there, 2 hours on the weekend, 3 hours at night, and maybe another 1 hour early in the morning. You can also take our self-paced CPD videos, and that is very convenient because you can do that at any time, at any place. If you find anything interesting in this video, just know that there will be more videos like this coming out on CPD planning, professional registration, maintaining your professional registration, CPD, compliance, and all that. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, like this video, send me a comment, send me some questions in the comment section so that we can see what are the questions that you guys have. I mean, I only scratched the surface. So I'm gonna be breaking it into nice chunks so that you guys can be able to, you know, to take the information in. But really, I look forward to the next video and I look forward to seeing you then. From now, for myself, I say ciao, ciao, goodbye.